y'all. How you doing? So, I'm bored in the house. So I'm gonna go back to the beach. Nothing much has happened. I talked to my final client, my final private practice client for the weekend. The session went pretty good. I think it was helpful for them. So, you know, and yeah. Keep thinking of that song. That's keep popping up on people's videos. I'm bored in the house, bored in the house, bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house, bored. Cause I am. This is just some bullshit. Somebody commented on one of my videos talking about get a hobby, and I was just like, well, this is the best that we're gonna do right here. Okay, this is me pumping up my YouTube channel. So that's the only hobby we're gonna have for right now. I'm a little anxious about tomorrow, the work week from home starting, because I literally don't know how people are going to respond to being on the phone with a therapist. If they're going to want to, if the children are going to want to, I mean, I could try sending the video chat link. I can try doing that, and see how they respond to doing a video chat. But yeah, I don't want to do this. My day clients at my day job, like, I don't want to be on the phone with them. Like, I mean, maybe if the first week goes by and everything goes smoothly, I'll be okay with it. But, and because I don't know how people are going to respond. And when I don't know how people are going to respond to something, I get anxious, because I still need to make productivity to keep my job. Okay. And I just read this article where it's like Trump's plan isn't, going to keep people from getting evicted and shit. And I'm just like, well, I have rent and shit to pay. So yeah, we will see how this is going to go. I'm going to go to the beach again today and sit and contemplate life and ramble a little bit some more. And that's about it. Because like I said, I might walk down 2nd Street. Because that's a street in Long Beach that's near the beach. That's where all the bars and stuff are and that are closed. I want to see how it looks. So I'm probably just going to park my car and walk down 2nd Street too and just look at stuff and be amazed and at all. Like, oh, look, this is closed and that's closed and that over there is closed and all this shit is closed. These poor businesses that are closed that are probably going to lose a lot of money because they don't have takeout. Y'all need to get into the tech. This is going to be a jump start into everybody getting into the technological age. Everybody needs to have a takeout option. I don't care if you're the fanciest restaurant in Beverly Hills all the way down to the chicken shack down the street. Everybody need to have a takeout option. If you can't have a drive-through, have takeout. Because I was just wondering, all of these waiters and waitresses that are being fired, I'm like, y'all could have just up in your business plan, turned them waiters and waitresses into delivery people and have them delivering food and stuff. But then you would have to pay them more of a living wage instead of $2 an hour or however much these waiters and waitresses make. And, plus tips. They're not going to get that many tips delivering shit to people, as they would in a restaurant probably. So, and I just feel like a lot of these waiters and waitresses are complaining about tips because they don't get paid like a living wage. They get paid like below minimum wage sometimes at some places. And I'm just like, y'all don't want to lobby and go to the government and like the fast food workers did and get like a living wage. Y'all just want to rely on the possibility that customers will tip you in a positive way. Like, I mean, I guess that's a flux. I want to know what my exact money will be every time I get a paycheck. That's what I'm saying. And I want to know that the exact money I get every time I get a paycheck is going to cover my bills in my life. I don't want my shit to fluctuate to where I don't know how much I'm going to get. And if maybe the customer is nice, they'll give me money. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I tip out of anxiety mostly because I feel like if I don't tip, motherfuckers are going to look at me crazy. They might spit in my food. I don't tip because I actually care about the waiters and waitresses, because I feel like if the fast food workers can go lobby to get paid more money, to get paid $15 an hour, then why can't the waiters and waitresses do that? So that's not right that y'all don't get paid a living wage. Like, y'all think that's okay? Like, that's all I'm saying. So y'all out here, they got all these restaurants and shit closing. Y'all can easily change your shit up, get some and become delivery. That's all I'm saying. You can change your shit into Pizza Hut real quick. I mean, I don't know how easy it is. I'm just assuming. I mean, because you already have the workers, and the ones with the cars, they can deliver, and the ones that don't have cars can get the food prepped and take orders and shit. Just rearrange shit so people don't have to be completely fired because they close the dine-in portion of your restaurant or whatever, or they just close your restaurant completely because you only have dine-in. That's why I'm glad, that's why I've always been a person of multitasking. I need to have multiple things going at once. I don't feel comfortable. I don't like putting all my eggs in one basket. Except for in a relationship. I'm not going to have multiple niggas. It's not going to happen. That's gross. People are too interesting and too, they change constantly. I'm always noticing the constant changes in a person. That'll keep me satisfied to have one person because people change constantly. It's just y'all niggas ain't paying attention, though. That's why you lose interest. But anyways, I'm always a person about multitasking and having multiple fingers in pots and stuff. That's why I have like 2 online platforms. Even in college, I would have like multiple jobs. Like I worked at the after school program. I worked at, the on-campus student store. And then I worked at what was it? It was like the student government type shit. And I did that all at once, just to have some little cash in my pocket. So, I was never good at budgeting and saving my money. No, 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 bitch. But I was good at having multiple things. So it would be less likely for me to run out of money. So that's all. So I just need to get to the portion of me being able to budget and save all the money that I make instead of just getting anxious or depressed and being like, I need to buy shit. So, to make me feel better. So I'm going to buy some shit. So it's not a perfect process yet. It won't, there's nothing, there's no perfection. Maybe God will send me a rich husband. Who knows? Only for the sake of me not having to worry about paying bills and shit. And I can just focus on my career and making money and doing that part. That's the part that I want. I want to focus on making money and my career. I don't want to deal with bills and shit because it makes me anxious. And I mean, like, that's as much of a gold digger as I will be. Like, I'm still gonna work. Like, I'm not sitting around the house doing this shit. I have to film YouTube videos to be entertained because I can't just sit and do nothing forever. I can sit and like, sometimes I'll get depressed and I'll need to sleep for like, what's the longest I've slept in and just stayed in the house because I was depressed? Maybe like a couple days. Maybe after a while, I start feeling ashamed that I'm just sitting in the house doing nothing. Then I start feeling bored because like I'm just genuinely bored. And then I just eventually just be like, well, you know what? I'm going to take a shower finally after these 2 days of laying here in my own filth. And I'm going to go outside and I'm going to enjoy the world because I'm fucking bored now. It's like I'm gonna go back to my sign. The Aries and the Leo rises up in me and is like, bitch, get the fuck up. We're not these people. You're not the bitch that's gonna lay here for a week and sleep through things. That's why I'm always wondering, like, if I ended up married to somebody, they're gonna have to be okay with the fact that yes, I grind and I grind very hard, but sometimes I'm gonna need to sleep and I'm gonna need to be unbothered, and sometimes I'm gonna be really sad and irritable, and the only thing that'll get me through is being held and sleeping. So they're gonna have to be okay with that side of me. And if they're not, then fuck them then. I don't have time for that shit. Because it's not gonna go away. I've tried to make most of it go away. I've tried to grow, but as I've grown, I've just embraced it more because it hasn't gotten in the way of me succeeding. It's more so I just have maneuvered my career around my depression, so I have time to schedule in sleeping for 2 days in a row if I need to. That is how you do it. That is what's worked for me, because me trying to act like, oh, well, I'm going to fight through my depression every single time and I'm not going to feel anything and I'm going to get up and I'm going to be productive. No, bitch, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me, at least. I don't know. Some people it might work, but I need to sleep occasionally and I need to feel sad occasionally, or, because I do so much that I overwhelm myself emotionally. and I need a break. And then it's like I can't stop doing so much. It's like not in me to just not do shit. Like whether it's career wise, whether it's creating something, even if nobody ever sees the shit that I make, or even if the shit that I do doesn't make me any money, I still need to be doing shit, you know, like I think I like getting up and going to work. Just to get out, just to have an excuse to get out the house. And I will bust my ass and come back at work during the day and then come back home and work for 3 or 4 or 5 more hours talking to clients on these online platforms just because that's just how I made. I don't fucking know why. I don't know. I just need to be doing shit, you know? But then there's moments where I just get overwhelmed by everything and I overwhelm myself. And that's when shit breaks down. I need to take a break. Like even vacations, I've learned that I can't go more than 2 weeks on like I couldn't just spend a month in a country and just chill like that. I get bored after 2 weeks. I start missing my couch. I love this couch. It's so big and what it's like a throne. It's like a long ass, it just goes on forever. It's like the big comfy couch, bitch. Yes. And I start missing my couch. I start missing my bathroom and my shower. Like when I was in Japan last year, by the middle of the second week, I was wondering how my shower was doing. I was like, I miss taking a shower in my shower. This shower, because the showers, I'm tall. I'm like 5'9". The showers in Japan are for people that are like 5'7" or some shit. They're short. I kept hitting my head at the top of it. And even when I went to Hawaii in like 2016, after like the middle of the second week, I was like ready to go the fuck home, you know? So I go stir crazy when I'm not in my safe space where I can just do whatever the fuck I want and not worry too much because I don't know why. I miss being home after, like, I can't just vacation for months on end. It would be exhausting. Like, I would just miss being home at some point. So I don't know how people can do that. That's not me. I don't know why, but it isn't. So what was I talking about? I went off on a tangent, but I hope you enjoy my tangents. You know, I hope they're educational. You know, like at least at the very least, oh, well, I'm not going to do what this bitch is doing because she's crazy. But yeah, so I'm going to go probably walk down 2nd Street, look at all the things that are closed. And maybe the place that I get clam chowder from isn't closed. That's takeout. Maybe they're still open because I like their clam chowder and I want clam chowder. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. I'm gonna get up and take me a shower and, you know, get the fuck out this house because it's a sunny day and I need to get the fuck out. I need to get the fuck out this house. How these motherfuckers is doing it. You know, yes, I'm going to get out the car. Yes, I'm going to go for a walk down 2nd Street. I need to get the fuck out this motherfucking house. I will try to keep my distance from people as I'm walking. You know, I'm a part of the defiant ones, okay? I am that bitch that is defiant and I just can't. I'm going fucking crazy in this bitch and I need to go for a walk and I want to walk down 2nd Street and it is what it is. So I'm about to go and get me some clam chowder before I go to the beach. So maybe I'll film a little bit walking down the street and stuff. But it looked like one bar was open on 2nd Street. And so, but there was like a table in front of the door, but all the doors were like open, but there wasn't really that many people in there. So I don't know. Maybe they're taking people's temperatures before they go in the bar. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're doing takeout. You know, that would make sense to keep their doors open. Maybe they're taking orders at the door and then like you can like wait and get your food and leave. That's smart. That's smart. so we're back at the beach. There's still people. It wasn't that crowded on whatchamacallit, 2nd Street. And so, you know, a lot of the stores are closed. And they got those like itty bitty boutique stores and shit. They got them knickknacks. I'm not really good with knickknacks. Like, you know, the decorative little things that you put around your house to make it like look a certain type of way or whatever. So they had those itty bitty like knickknack stores and shit on that street, and then those like little fancy boutique type stores and stuff like that. Let me see, I don't know, I can't see the back of this. And you know, give me some hand sanitizer. They were all closed, and I was just like, you know what? A lot of these stores just opened too, like maybe 6 months ago to a year ago. And so I was just like, you know what? I hope these people don't run out of business. So the clam chowder place is closed, even though they're takeout. So I don't really understand why they closed, you know. Well, it's like half takeout, like one part's takeout, another part's like a restaurant. It's like 2 buildings or whatever. So I went to George's Greek Cafe and I got me some lamb chops and a salad. That's usually what I get from there, lamb chops and a salad. These lamb chops look good today because they made them like, no, because they always make them from scratch. They never taste bad, like not bad, but like, you know, like they ain't made this shit from scratch before, so, you know, whatever. These look good though. I like crispy meat. So yeah, I'm probably gonna find something else to binge watch and stay here for most of the day until the night because I don't want to go home. Oh, this is good. Yes. Leave me alone. This is good. But yeah, people still out here. Most of the people at the beach. So when I come up this way to go to the beach, I pass this park, right? And have this little exercise equipment area where, you know, do chin-ups and push-ups and whatever fuck. So there's a bunch of like muscular dude bros, like standing there with no shirts on and stuff, just doing these exercises and stuff. It was like more than 10. And I was just like, I mean, I guess, see, it's the defiance. They're out here to defy. That's what this is. This is defiance. Pure, unadulterated, whatever, defiance. And it's like, you ain't gonna get these people to stay in the house unless hella people start dying. Or they put on full martial law. I don't mean like stay in the house, like they can't go for a walk and shit, but like stay in the house where they're not in really crowded group type areas, all bunched together and not giving a fuck, especially the older people. So yeah, and I hate, not saying that they were dumb, I just the way they just were out there with no shirt on, just looking around like they knew what they was doing. They was doing that shit on purpose. I hate a pretty dumb nigga. Like, I really do. I hate pretty dumb niggas. Like, why can't you be both? Why can't you be pretty and like highly intelligent, but not like an asshole, but like humble? You know, like a humble, highly intelligent motherfucker that's like regular, likes to watch cartoons and anime and play video games and travel and go on random adventures and shit. You know, because you gotta be pretty open to do shit like that. Like, see, it's the full package. And motherfuckers out here ain't got the full package. They pretty, but they stupid. Because most of their life, they relied on their looks and forgot that they had a brain, had everybody around them telling them that they were beautiful. And so they felt like, well, they learned that that's the way that people see me. That's who I am, a pretty motherfucker. So I get whatever I want because I'm pretty. So that's all I'm going to rely on is my looks and getting whatever I want with my looks. And it's just such a waste when you go and you talk to these dudes. Like, I talk to these dudes on Tinder sometimes. Just be like, you're dumb. Or you're trying to manipulate me because you're pretty. Ugh, it's just such a turn off. The vagina just dries up, you know. Well, listen. Stop relying on just your beauty.
Have both. It's like, that's the real unicorn. The real magical creature. Nigga is gorgeous, but a regular degular nigga. Yeah, humble and nice and all sorts of amazing shit. Does that happen? Nope. I like meat that's tender on the inside and crunchy on the outside, like red meat and stuff. But chicken, I prefer it to be crunchy and kind of like al dente on the inside, because when it's kind of like hard a little bit on the inside of fried chicken, like the seasonings soak into it because it's been cooking for so long. But like just that perfect type of, like, I don't know, I can't describe it. Like when you cook chicken wings crispy, like really, really crispy, but like that on like a big piece of chicken, like a chicken thigh. Whatever, bitch. But yeah, I hate pretty stupid niggas. They're so irritating. They're like the most irritating, because it's like you feel like you just wasted your time potentially like wanting to talk to them or anything. You just wasted your whole, I'm trying to get this seed out of here that just fell, because I will be the one, fuck it, here it is. I'll be the one that'll chew and not pay attention and fuck my teeth up. And they're already like sensitive, because I had to be the bitch that inherited my looks from my mom, but my dad's fucked up teeth and shit and got hypoplasia and shit, and then cost like $10,000 basically to get veneers. And I got $10,000. I said they would do it like 2 teeth at a time though, but it's like, I want it done all at once. I want it to look pretty full all at once, but I guess I can't be picky. So we'll see. Maybe I'll end up getting it like and just do 2 teeth at a time. Maybe 4 teeth at a time, because like you can tell still, like if you do 2, no matter where you do it at the top, you can still tell. So I just live my life and hope that my teeth don't fall out and I get old and wrinkly, like my grandma's did. And I go to the dentist, and that's the best I can do right now, because dental care is expensive. That's why I try not to talk shit about people with bad teeth. Unless they have money. You have money. Why would you let your teeth get like that if you have money? You have money. Why? Like, isn't that uncomfortable to have like 5 teeth in the front at the top and then 5 teeth smack right behind that shit? Like, isn't that uncomfortable? Does that hurt when you talk? Like, I'd be seeing people that are like rich and shit, like old rich white men, and I'd be like, so you're just gonna let your teeth turn green and yellow and brown? Like, that's not uncomfortable. Like, you have too much money for that, sir. Shit. So yeah, I have hypoplasia. Anybody want to come for my teeth? Oh well, I've gotten to a place where I don't give a fuck about them. They're not like, I got them straightened, so there you go. I got braces, because that's cheap. Compared to veneers, it's cheap. I'm not going to say like it's cheap. Just dental work is expensive. The only reason I got braces is because my job one year decided to give us $1,500 towards braces, so I didn't have to pay as much as I usually would have had to pay to get braces coming straight out of pocket, because no insurance usually pays for it. But one year my job just got it for us and shit. They're probably regretting that now. They're probably like, we gave them a raise this year, and we gave them that benefit where they can get braces and shit. Now look, we don't have no fucking money because we didn't have a backup plan to prepare for shit. Oh, I don't know. I think that's how a lot of businesses are. Like, you know, I'm imagining all the businesses that started doing really, really good this year, and then now all of a sudden it's like this shit happens and they have to rethink all of their plans and the purchases that they made for their company and their overhead and their employees, because they were making a lot more money and shit before. It's like, I don't know. I feel bad about all of this shit. Like all the shit people have to go through. That's a lot. All them little boutique shops on 2nd Street just closed. If they say close too long, they'll go out of business. Promise. Bet. And then by the time this shit is over, that whole street gonna be empty except for like the few restaurants and bars over there that took takeout. So when it comes down to it, In a crisis, the only thing that matters is your basic needs: food, clothes, shelter, water, and that's it. And so everything else is obsolete. Everything else is just distractions. It's just extra. So if you're not selling something, oh, and health, food, clothes, water, health. So if you're not selling something within those categories, then it's going to be hard to maneuver. And clothes, I mean, at the very basic, like, you can be selling jeans and t-shirts and stuff, because clothes is kind of flimsy. People usually have clothes. They don't need to replace clothes that fast. You need to replace food. You need to replace water. You need to replace health sometimes really fast. Work on your health like really fast sometimes. So if you are in those areas that are just for entertainment purposes, or, and I would say entertainment as far as like knickknacks and random things like purses and shit, it's gonna be hard. I think entertainment could be put in there. It's kind of flimsy like clothes, because people can make their own entertainment. Like, imagine how things were when there were no TVs and radios. Motherfuckers was hiring people to like be jugglers and shit. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, if you're not in a certain category, when shit goes south, your shit gonna be wrecked. That's why you gotta save your money, do them things that you're supposed to do, invest. Cause if you're not in them like music is gonna make a lot of money, because people are bored and they got shit else to do, as long as they have electricity. But that's why, like, that's utilities. So I'm talking about like people that have small businesses and sell stuff. It's gonna affect everybody that doesn't have something that's a need. I think in a previous video I talked about like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The first need is safety, food, shelter, and all that other stuff. So that's the very first need. That will always stay the first need. As you can see, when we don't have it, we flip the fuck out. That's a piece of land. I was looking at this like, what is this? Don't do this to me. It was a piece of land. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna eat this. I'm hungry. So yeah. These businesses just gonna like fall, and that's so fucking sad. Like, motherfuckers be selling candles, and if we didn't have electricity, candles would make a lot of money. But we have electricity. They're not gonna shut off the utilities. It's gonna have to be like everybody is basically 1 in 2 people are dropping like flies, and so can't nobody go to work to keep the electricity running. Or we just like run out of money or something to pay the people keeping electricity. I don't know. I think a lot of those factories run automated. They just have people there to like keep the shit like from breaking and stuff. So I don't know how many people actually have to be at an electricity. Like, most of the people that work at electricity companies, either they're electrician. No, DWP, they don't. I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't know. Because I'm thinking like most of the people that work there are people that are like collecting bills, calling people, taking care of stuff like that, monitoring, and then even like monitoring the levels of electricity. That's automated. That's computerized. So I feel like they can't just, even if they get down to like a bare minimum of workers, electricity would probably still be on. Water too. That's like more automated, computerized, I think, because I saw like a bunch of documentaries on how water at the water plant or whatever works and stuff. But you still need people to take care of the machines doing it though. So I don't know. I don't think that's gonna get shut off. It's gonna take a lot more than this to get shit like that shut off. So this little boy is over here doing Tai Chi. That is so cute. He's doing it really fast though. Maybe he's doing like his actual martial arts moves from his martial arts class or something, and he's just doing it really slow, but not slow enough to be Tai Chi. Maybe it is Tai Chi. He's just a kid. He's doing it fast. I'm not gonna film it though because it's a child. But that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm at the beach. Probably something to binge watch. I'll probably film some more later. But yeah, these lamb chops are bomb, y'all. They are magically delicious in every single way. I tell you what. Yes, yes. So this is what the beach should look like during shelter in place. You know, you got like a few people walking around, but mostly like empty and shit. But no, instead it looks like during earlier today it was looking like regular day pretty much. So yeah. And I think people only went home mostly because it was raining. It started raining. Ooh. So I ended up taking like this bomb ass nap. And then I was watching like Shaun the Sheep, the like show. They put it on Netflix, the show, not the movie. And yeah, I had a good nap though. I kept waking up though. Like I would fall into a deep sleep and then I would wake up. And I would fall into a deep sleep and I would wake up. So like wake up every 30 minutes. So it was kind of good, but not really. I don't know. I think it's because my body isn't like comfortable in this seat. So because I have to hold a certain position while I'm asleep, like eventually I'll just wake up or something. That's my logic for it. That's what makes sense to me. So yeah, I've been sitting here watching the cartoons and shit. I started watching Berserk again because I watched like half of it before, like a while ago, and then I was like, I'm gonna start watching it again. So I just started from the beginning because I was like, why the fuck not? You know, I only watched half of it before, so I started watching that, and then I got bored with that, and then then I finished some of my salad, and then I took a nap. I don't know why I get bored so easily. It's like if I'm doing the same shit over and over and over again, I start to get bored, you know, or like tedious shit. Like I have to sit there and like get it done. Like I can make myself do it. Like that's how I got through college and shit. I would just make myself fight through the feeling I get when I start to get antsy. I was just like, even though it was bothersome, I just fought through it because I wanted to get good grades and shit and get the fuck about that bitch. So, yeah, but after a while, I just start getting antsy and I just be like, this is boring. I'm gonna watch something else. Unless something is like really, really like maintaining my attention. Like it's just that good. Like Beastars. That's a show that was on Netflix. It was pretty good. That maintained my attention for a while. Or what's that show with that black girl? I think it's called Bubblegum. And she was doing like weird slapstick comedy and shit, and it was funny. It was like in Britain and stuff. I forgot what her name is. I think it's Michaela something. Um, that held my attention for a while. I even watched that like twice in a row. But then she doesn't want to do another season because, you know, she's over the show, and if anybody asks her to do another season, she literally like laughs in their face and shit. I mean, it was a show for the awkward bitches, and it's like there's not a lot of shows out there like that for awkward black girls and shit, like weird black girls or black girls that, you know, like comedy and anime and all sorts of stuff. You know, we're all just lumped into these like categories and shit in shows, and it gets really annoying. And then it's like you never see one really lead a show. Like I like Insecure, but I think the YouTube series was better just because that was the real shit in the YouTube series, like just the awkwardness and the randomness of life. They want to make it more stylish on the actual show because it's HBO and stuff, so some of the stuff has to be more shiny and sparkly and adhering to social norms for black people and shit, black women in particular. But sometimes that weird, zany, awkward black girl shit will shine through, so that's what keeps me watching the show. But yeah, I like shit like that. They don't have a lot of shows where black women are just being like random and weird and not fit into the box of like what they think we are, basically. So yeah, not a lot of things hold my attention for that long. I even get bored with sleeping too much. It's interesting. I just bounce from thing to thing that I find interesting. I think that's why I like my job, because people are so multifaceted that it's fascinating. You know, how people can just, a person can just change and grow based off of random shit they're experiencing in their lives. And it's just fascinating to watch, and it's fascinating to help them, kind of figure themselves out and shit. And then watch them like go off and figure themselves out and work on themselves. And then like sometimes you get surprised because you think like what you're doing is helping and shit, and then suddenly they pop back and be like, what you did, what didn't help me? To change the battery because it died and shit. These little batteries on these action cameras, at least the GoPros and shit, they don't last that long. They do not last that long when you just filming continuously. Fuck that shit. And then they get really hot and shit. I don't like that. If you know a better action camera, let me know. Like I want like clear um pixels and shit, and all the specs. I don't know. I can't think of all the shit right now. Anyways, what was I talking about? I forgot. Battery died. Oh yeah, how people are fascinating, you know? And then sometimes they'll come back on you and just be like, "Oh, well, what we've been working on hasn't helped me." And then they just flip the script and turn into this whole different person that you didn't expect. And it's very interesting. We think people are just, "Oh, this this is the person that we're seeing in front of us, and they're always going to stay the same." And then we realize that they're more multifaceted than that. They just don't open up to you as much. And so getting people to like peel back all the layers and shit and finding out who they really are, and then finding out that who they really are can change into something else if we work through it and shit like that, or evolve and shit. And it's like, it's fucking fascinating. I don't understand how people cheat on people that they with. I mean, like, you got a fucking onion here, like a forever onion that can just do a bunch of different things and change and grow and become fascinated by different things. And it's like really interesting. And you just don't want to take the time to like figure this person out. That's all I'm saying. Like, most motherfuckers don't want to take the time to figure out the people that they are involved with in their lives. They just want to jump from person to person to person. No, I'm not saying like if you polyamorous and some shit like that or whatever. That's like a whole different thing. That it's like orientation, and people do that for reasons and shit of their own. It's like a personal choice or whatever. I mean, but like, yeah, like if you like going around being in the telling people that you in these monogamous relationships and lying and cheating and doing all this other stuff, it's like, for what? Is people that boring to you? You gotta go from person to person. You can't just kind of figure out who the person in front of you is. Figure out yourself too, because I know it, because I figured that shit out about myself. You know, like all the different, like, I learn new shit about myself every day. They're saying like, oh, you learn new shit about yourself every day. That's how being with somebody else is. You're gonna learn new shit about them every day if they are involved in growth and change and wanting to be the best person they can be. So it's like, that's why I stay just interested. That's why I like my job, because it's always changing, because people always change. And that's like the only thing that keeps me interested. It's like never boring. Well, sometimes it's boring, you know, because people can change to this like space where they're basically the same for a long period of time, and then it's like, that's cool. But if they're just your client and stuff, it's like, well, that means they're done then. And then they have to go on in life and continue to grow and change by themselves. So, yeah, my job is interesting because people are so multifaceted. It's amazing. It's like, how when you have like a diamond and you look in it and it has all these carrots and shit in it, and it's like, it's not clear, like, like see-through shit. Like, it's like has all these reflections and sections and shit like that in it. It's not like clear like a piece of glass. It has all these like pieces in it to make it a diamond. So that's how people are. People are like diamonds. That's why I like my job. So I just found this awesome show on Hulu. It's called Chio School Road. So it's this girl, and she's, a high schooler, and like she's like nerdy and plays video games, and she has like social anxiety and shit. So every day that she walks to school, it's like that's what the show's about, and she like uses like video game moves and shit. It's like raining outside. She uses like video game moves and shit to get to school or like interact with her friends and stuff. It's really funny, and it's so hilarious, um yeah. So yeah, I've been watching it. I'm on episode 5. There are 12 episodes. So I found my binge watching thing that I'm gonna sit here and watch for a little while. I might watch all the episodes. Why the fuck not? Shit. Even though I have like phone thing, I have like a meeting tomorrow. We're gonna do like a live chat conference, group meeting basically on our little live chat thing we have for my job. So I have that tomorrow. And then my doctor is supposed to call me at like 8:30 in the morning. I have a doctor's appointment, kind of. And yeah, I'm gonna have to get up early, but I'm still gonna be home, so it's like a different vibe. So that means like I'm half asleep, and you call me for my doctor's appointment instead of me having to actually wake up early and get ready and go somewhere. So I mean, that still counts as sleeping in to me. I feel like I sleep until the phone rings. But yeah, Chio School Road. It's a good ass anime.
So I'm back home again. I had a good day. So the anime I mentioned earlier, Chio School Road or something earlier. Forgot. I think it's School Road or School Route or something. So yeah, it was good. I watched all the episodes. Good acting, good character development, good plot. It's just that it has like some kind of pedophile undertones and shit that some animes have that makes you kind of squint your eyes and be like, ew. So there's some really cringy, like, sexualizations of teenagers and shit in it. And I was just like, damn it. Why does it have to have this too? Why can't it just be like a cute, funny little like awkward girl doing like cute, funny little awkward girl things and shit and making friends along the way? But I guess it was good besides the extra nastiness and stuff. So, but yeah, so I'm home. Tomorrow's my meeting, our group meeting for work. So it's gonna be live chat. So we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it goes okay and we can use the platform okay. It's this new platform that we're using at work to do like live chats and message each other and stuff like that. So I haven't used it yet, but my supervisor said other supervisors have been using it with their team. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes okay. And I'm gonna try and see. I don't know if I want to just call and schedule phone sessions with clients or just call throughout the days and and that'll be my phone session, like either schedule it or just cold call and you know do it that way. So we'll see how that goes too. I'm not as anxious about it anymore, so that helps. Just kind of decompressing over the weekend and relaxing over the weekend in between working helped a lot. I'm thinking of just going to my private practice office next week and doing live chats in the office, but the Wi-Fi is not that good, so I don't know yet how that's gonna work out. I'm kind of low key just thinking about just seeing my clients face to face in my private practice because I just feel like, you know, I'd rather just see them face to face. So maybe I tried it this weekend. I didn't really like it just because I felt like, you know, it just felt like, I don't know. I just didn't really like it that much. But I'm gonna see. I might just move back to just seeing them in my office and not telling my clients next weekend that we're gonna do live chats because I just see them one at a time. And sometimes it's back to back, but usually, like, there's not a lot of people in the office on the weekend, so it's not like a crowd of people in there. So I might just see them face to face. So we'll see how that goes. What else? Yeah, glad to be home. Nothing to ramble about right now. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great work week and later days.